Nasty.
What up, Cap?
Big Cab from the Eddy.
Dooski, bitch.
This motherfucking gabbing up. It's a new bitch ass day for you bitch ass bitches, so we about to wake you bitches up.
Take two.
Take two.
We back with the gang.
Gotta hydrate. Gotta migrate.
Shit. All right, man. So today, man, we about to get straight to it. I seen this clip from when Kanye was speaking some facts, and I also want to get y'all's opinion right quick.
Jay-Z said, show you how to move in a room full of vultures. Isn't that like you don't really have to change who you are and start saying, I'm going to be a snake, I'm going to be that. You know what I'm saying? Just know you can't let people use you or misuse you. Life is about using people, though. Just don't misuse them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know,
He said, life is about using people, just don't misuse them. And I want to get y'all thoughts on that, because I was literally thinking the same thing last night. Like, I was at work, and I'm like this shit, it like, all right, so your job, it's using you, but you also using your job. So it's like it's a mutual agreement. It's like, we gonna use each other. So it's like, so because a lot of times when people say, like, oh, I felt used, like they take it as like being used as a negative thing. But if you a useful person, you gonna be used. You feel me? Like, so the fact that everybody want to use you or feel like they taking advantage of you, but that just means you a useful person. But it's up to you to really like manage how you being useful to people. Like, you can't let people take advantage of you, but you can still be useful. So I want to get from me what y'all think about that.
My response to what you just said directly, 'cause I do think in life you got to use people. You're not gonna be great at everything. You go to a car mechanic because you aren't a car mechanic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You go to a doctor because you aren't specialized in medicine. So you have to use people. But as far as, people starting to feel as though they got used, I think that feeling comes from you being useful to somebody and them not being useful to you.
Mm-hmm. It's
And
not
so
being reciprocated.
exactly. And in that case, not saying that you're wrong, but how should you move then if somebody's not useful to you, but you're very useful to them?
So yeah, that's what I'm
Go ahead,
saying. So like when I was saying, like, you gotta like kind of manage it, because if you being overly useful and you not really getting nothing in return, is that their fault or is that your fault for allowing them to use you in that manner and you ain't getting nothing back? You know what I'm saying? You go ahead, Kev. Go ahead.
Nah, because I want to go on what you just said, Gav, about people thinking like, oh, they're feeling used because they feel like they doing more than the other person, type
Right.
shit. But it's like sometimes you may be gaslighting that, because it's like at the end of the day, every mind and soul is entitled to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be with this nigga. You don't have to be being used by this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Even if you were the one being used in some way, shape, or form, it's like allowing. You get what I'm saying though? Like, you can't, because you can try to undermine it. Like, oh, I'm doing more than this person, but like maybe you like overdoing this person. You get what I'm saying? Like, maybe that's what you like to do. To do more.
I like what you said. They said every mind and soul is entitled to their own, like, their own world and way of seeing things, for real. Because that's something I was thinking like the other day. Like, everybody is kind of like they operating in their own movie, like, or their own game, or however you want to look at it. And then people gonna try to bring you into their game, but it's up to you to like to be aware enough to be like, damn it, like, this person is bringing me into today. What's the good word for that?
I mean, it's their reality.
Yeah,
'Cause everybody has their own reality. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and they bringing you into their world and what they got going on and what they want. But what are you getting out of it? Like, how are you advancing from what they trying to do? And if I feel like if the two parties can both get something out of it, then that's a good relationship. Because basically all relationships is that I'm giving you something, you giving me something, and that's what makes it a good relationship.
Yeah. I feel like that's a lot of cases, but I feel like that's a partnership more than a relationship.
Mm,
Cause like, say you love somebody, unconditional love means that I don't have to get nothing from you in return. You feel me? Like how Kev was saying, like people find joy in overdoing shit. Like you like to overdo shit. You feel me? From I can speak from that perspective because like when it comes to like women or you feel me, like my mother or anybody like that, like I'm trying to overdo shit. I'm trying to do more than what you asked for. You feel me?
mm.
Now I'm at the end I may feel like damn, like I did too much or like, but at the end of the day I get satisfaction from
Just the
feel me,
fact that you did it, like, you
pleasing
ain't
other
really,
people.
yeah.
And you feel me? And in that case, you feel me? That would be your exchange. You feel me? Like
Mm-hmm.
that is what you're getting out of that relationship. The fact that you pleased them and you made stuff easier for them. You feel me? That pleases you, and that puts you at comfort and at peace. You know what I'm saying? So in that case, I don't know. You feel me? Whether you would say it's like you getting something from somebody and they getting something from you, or
Mm.
you know, because love is tricky. You know, when you talking about love, it's
No,
like you're
I can see that. I can see that. It, because in certain relationships, it is just you kind of just there for me. It's just there to be there. Like it's really, well, I don't know, because I feel like even then it's still like you benefiting in some way. It's not like there's no benefit, because I feel like if there's no benefit at all, and even if it's not like a, maybe it's like a more of a mental benefit or emotional benefit, or like it's still like some, like you want to be around this person for some reason. It's not just, I don't, for me, because the people you don't care for, you're not gonna be around them. So it's like,
and maybe that's what people take for granted. Like maybe like when you feeling used, you not also realizing like, or you're minimizing what you getting out of this situation.
mm,
You know, like you might feel used, like you do too much physically, but you taking for granted the mental and emotional piece that you get from this relationship. So I definitely see what you're saying, you feel me? But I do think in that instance, a lot of people take for granted what they're getting in a relationship. You know, how they're using. I think people oversee how they're using people. Like Dusky, we was telling Dusky a long time ago. We was talking about like energy vampires, and we were saying like Dusky you can't take like niggas is going to try to suck this nigga's energy out of his body, but you can't really get it because he cool with the fact that he helping somebody. You feel me? He not looking at it as I'm being used. He looking at it as somebody needed help. Ain't too many people out there that can help this nigga, but the Big Doochkie got it. You feel me? I'm glad and I'm proud to be Big Doochkie. That's how he gets satisfaction from that. You feel me? Which is something that some other people may take for granted as the nigga that everybody called when they got a problem.
Oh
You
God.
feel me? Another nigga be in Doochkie's position and he the nigga that everybody called when they got a problem, and then they start to feel like, damn, I don't, I'm not getting nothing out of this situation. But at the end of the day, you do find peace in the fact that you able to provide and protect everybody, but you taking it for granted. You feel me?
And the thing is
Like
with
if
that,
if the shoes if the roles was reversed and you had to be making the call, you would wish that you was in your original position again.
but the thing with that, like even helping people, bro, like at the moment you feel like you're not gonna get nothing in return, but at the same time, it's like later on you're gonna get something back.
yeah, nah, that's definitely true. Like,
Nah, y'all snap, bro, because I had to learn that.
Yeah, because I feel like people like they see it as like, damn, I'm not getting married right now. But it's like that's not how
bro,
it's like. You feel me? It's gonna come down the road, sometime down the road. Like,
yeah, bro. When you,
Hey,
Or it already came, and that's why you're in a position to help because you got it. You feel me? The
yeah,
shit that you was getting in return is the ability to help somebody, and you feel me, and want to do that. You feel me, like, and
bro.
you feel me, means to do that. Like that could be your return in a lot of cases.
When you a reliable person, that shit like opportunities just find you, bro. Like the reason I'm even where I am right now is just because I'm a reliable person. Like people are gonna choose you for certain opportunities over somebody else because they know like okay, this dude is somebody I can rely on. Every time I call him or hit him up, I mean he there, he gonna come through. So that I see what you saying, Dusky. Like that shit gonna come on the back end, like in some way, shape, or form. But it depends who you helping. It depends who you helping because if you just it's certain people who they gonna try to get overs, and ain't no back end. They just getting overs for the time being.
Mm-hmm.
So
But like,
even
my fault. Go ahead.
those type of people, bro, it's like I don't know. I feel like you still gonna get something. It's like
And that's kind of
Right.
what I was saying by bringing Dusky up because I've actually witnessed people use Dusky like where they can't get like he shouldn't be helping this nigga. I know that this nigga is asking him for a ride to go get some food, knowing damn well this nigga got his mom's car on him. Or, like I know that this nigga don't need Dusky to take him to get something to eat, but he know Dusky gonna let him smoke in the car.
yeah, do extra. Say,
Fuck
hey,
around
can I
and
go
give
here
him the
now?
rest of his fry. You feel me? Like you feel me? Dusky's just a friendly boss. You feel me? Like and Dusky don't even care about Like the thing I noticed about Dusky, sometimes he may even notice that and still not give a fuck. You feel me? Like it's just who he is as a person. And I do think like the repetition and just being yourself and shit, it don't matter who it is. I'm not gonna be selective with who I am. You feel me? I do think that plays a major role, even if it's somebody that you necessarily shouldn't be helping. You feel me? It's just who you are. So you don't. It's having integrity. You feel me? And I think that's a big quality just for anybody, but especially as men. You feel me? You know somebody got integrity. It don't matter if you there or you not there. He gonna do the same shit. That makes him even more reliable. You feel me? I
Right.
seen this nigga do this for motherfuckers that I don't like. He may not necessarily like, but he gonna do that anyway just because that's who he is.
Yeah.
Oh God.
You feel me?
Another. Oh, go ahead, Kev. You go ahead. Speak your piece.
Well, I ain't gonna cap. You gotta kind of keep going because I'm like, not change it, but like it's like going
Yeah.
back.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say like you can switch the word useful out for valuable. Like it's just another word. Like you can use them interchangeably. Like they synonymous. And things that are valuable, that's where the money goes. Like that's where the money seem to flow to valuable things. That's all I was gonna say.
But yeah, but like for real, when y'all said like you always gonna get something, that's really some real shit. And that's why you gotta like realize what everything was for, bro. Like recently, not recently, but or it was recently. Last year, niggas did some shit, didn't get nothing. Well, thought they didn't get nothing, but they kept it P. Now, like y'all saying, shit's really starting to get all the way together the whole time because it's like they said in Invest Fest, you gotta plant that seed, bro. Like, for example, you were saying, using people or like trying to what's it called, take advantage of people. Maybe you don't have to do that like how you think sometimes. Like sometimes you just gotta really. Maybe some people like being used, like not being used, but like they need. Like we were saying, it's like a combination
Bro,
where they realize
people want to feel useful. Like people want to feel like, yeah, I can help you do this, or I'm good for this. Like people want to be useful.
but like we were saying, like doing something little that you may not get nothing in return in like the instant, but like it may like over time that's just gonna be crazy. Like it may be even greater than what you wanted at that time. That's what I'm starting to realize. Like
It
it's
get
big,
greater
it
later.
gets bigger than this shit. Yeah, bro.
Nah.
Like
It get greater later. Nah, that's fire too. And just to like emphasize some of the points y'all making, I'm not trying to take nobody's point, but y'all niggas is hitting 3-pointers on this bitch. You feel me? Like a big point that may go overlooked in this is the fact that the return, the value that you get in return from being valuable may not come from the source that you gave your value to.
Mm-hmm.
So your friend might have needed a ride every day to work for 2 months in a row. You may not get your value out of your friend, your return value. You feel me? or your return on investment. You may not get that from your friend, but the universe may present you an opportunity or anything of that nature just because you was integral enough and you was willing enough to help somebody and be valuable to somebody. You feel me? So that's a major point to take from this, is that you may not always get your return from the person that you giving the value to.
I got a good example for that. So probably like last year around this time, I did a video. Well, my sister, she was in a photo shoot, and I just put up with the camera and I was just recording behind the scenes, put together a little edit, for me, and then I sent it to bro and I posted it and all that. Like you could see that as I didn't get nothing out of that, but I really did. But even crazier, like this year around the same time, bro hit me up for another shoot. End up for me, I ended up getting paid for it. But I could have, but that one, the video I posted a year before, I could have looked at that like, I really ain't getting shit out of this. For me, I don't even really need to do it. But that video, motherfuckers was fucking with that video. Like some people booked me from that free video. So like,
Yeah, that's hard.
Exactly.
yeah. So
Snap.
and then a year later, the same dude came back and booked me for another shoot. So
Shout out to that, man. Shout out to my nigga Beyond.
oh god,
Hey, you lethal with that Bama. I cannot lie.
oh god,
You are a lethal weapon with the Bama. You feel me? Niggas need to start booking you more than that. You
Nah,
feel me?
no
Like,
cap. But
but
it's
that
not-
is
it's not,
crazy
bro.
though. And anybody could have looked at that like the way I had to see it, bro. Because even with music, I used to think like, damn, I don't want to get this nigga a verse for free, or I don't want to be a part of this or not. But the more places you put your name, and the more places you put your face, the more your probability, you feel me, of being seen is and being heard is. You
Exactly.
feel me? So, and that's really what the goal is. You feel me? So your return on investment is just gonna be your notoriety. You feel me? Everything is promotion. Everything is content. You feel
Right.
me? Get your content out there. You feel me? Don't look at it as, oh, I'm not getting no money from this nigga and I'm giving him a fire ass. Nah, that's
Right.
practice. I'm staying sharp.
right.
I'm giving this nigga some of my best work just on a day off. You
No
feel
cap.
me? Like it's
And you know what's funny? Yeah, like you, like that's when it becomes an investment, and that's actually kind of crazy because it's
and that's
like.
what Keon did.
Yeah. But like it was sometimes I ain't gonna beat you. It was sometimes where some people will come to me like I was doing the studio sessions. Sometimes I come to niggas like, yeah, bro, I just want you in here. I want you making music. But then there's some people that come to me like, hey, I got 30,000. You feel me? Like, let me come clout you up. Like, fuck no, nigga. I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want you here. You want to come here, so come correct. You feel me? Don't be trying to. And that's where it's not like I'm dissing you because of that. It's just like that's where you got to realize the power in shit too. Like, not everybody clout hungry. Like, niggas got shit going.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lesson of humility. 'Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, the moment you start walking in rooms, like with that, you feel me? I'm him, nigga. You must be confused if you don't know who I am. Like when niggas start thinking like that, like that's when you start making mistakes. That's when you start underestimating people. That's when you start overlooking
Exactly.
value. You feel me?
Yeah, but that's
'Cause
also
it's that nigga that's behind the scenes that's putting in work that's got the
Yeah.
value, but you in the room thinking you that nigga. You gonna
oh
miss him.
god,
You feel me?
oh god.
Tortoise in the hair type shit, bro.
I feel like you gotta balance the two, bro. You can walk in the room like I'm him without really putting too much. It's like you gotta find a balance, bro, between I'm him and let me just play the background. Like you gotta really find that balance.
I definitely feel that, but not even, but I think it's just more so when it comes to integrity, and that's the benefit. That's also the value in, hey, no matter who need what, if I got it, I'm doing. You feel me? Because that's who I am. That's the benefit of that. Because shit, when you walk into a room and that's who you are all the time,
Right.
it's just gonna seep through. You
Right.
feel me? You're not even trying to show it. You
Facts.
feel me? It's fake.
Bro, now
Yeah,
you're
I
not
feel
lying.
that.
You know,
I
what's so
feel
funny, man. My cousin back home, bro. This nigga is like, he's known, like he's like a dictionary type shit. Like he don't even be selling shit. Like sometimes he'll sell shit, but he just knows a guy. Like literally, everyone just calls him because it's like, all right, I'm gonna send you to this nigga, or like, I know he just know like no one shit can get you power type shit.
No, that's a fact. It's plenty of niggas that's like to take it the route that you didn't take it. Like people that's in the streets, they don't have nothing, but they know everybody that got something, and they try to become their right hand man because the moment somebody needs something, now you valuable to both parties.
Right.
Hey, you the one that needs something. I know where to get it, and you don't. And you the one that got something, and I know somebody who need it, and you don't know that. You feel me? So now I'm valuable to both of y'all. Even
Right.
though I don't got shit, I'm valuable to. Hey, let me get a cut of what he get. Hey,
Man in the middle. That's how it
You
be. And that's
feel
that's
me?
like that's actually you would think that person offers nothing, but they offer the most because that marketing is what none of them niggas had. You get them? That's why they need it, bro. Like, which is crazy.
you can be the producer and the consumer, and you understand both sides. It's a
Neutral.
balance.
Oh shit, we just went crazy because we always talk about remember the positive, negative, and neutral. So producer, consumer, middleman, like neutral. Like that's crazy though.
You gotta find a way to keep it neutral. You can't be too high, but you can't be too much of anything. Bro. You just gotta be water everywhere. You feel me? Like that
Bro,
really gotta
everything-
be.
Oh, my fault, good.
Nah, what you was about to say?
I was just saying like everything really a spectrum when you think about it, because it's like
Yeah.
good and bad are both the same thing. Like we say, it's a spectrum.
Bro,
Shit, like
love and hate is the same thing, bro. That's why you can love somebody so much and like y'all fall out and the next thing you know that love is hate, bro. It's
Right.
because like that so much love can turn into so much hate, bro. It's crazy.
It's a spectrum. That's a fact. And that's how you know shit just be like it is. Like it's being. You feel me? It's
Yeah,
already
right.
there. Like it's really love and hate is both forms of passion. You feel
Yeah.
me? But it's on the spectrum of passion. You can have positive passion, which is love, and negative passion, which is hate. But it's all on the spectrum of passion. So that's you snap with that. You definitely snap with that.
It's a fact.
Did y'all hear about I know we talked about the submarine shit. Y'all hear like one it was a submersible. Two, I'm pretty sure it didn't have no windows. I don't think they had a bathroom. You feel me? And then before the hours of oxygen ran out, that bitch combustulated or something crazy. Like them niggas melted under or something crazy. Had like they died like an hour or 2 hours after they got underwater.
and then they say it was like one survivor or some crazy shit. Or
I don't even. My biggest thing that I took away from the shit that I heard about it was that, if y'all don't have no windows, when y'all got down to the Titanic, what was y'all about to look at? Like,
wait, oh giggity though, y'all just down there chilling like.
what was y'all finna do down there?
Bro,
Or
then
then
I
I get out
find
the snorkel like.
But they had a computer monitor that was gonna show them what was outside of the submarine when they.
look, bro,
So they are
I
that stupid.
heard they had it was a 6-hour journey to the ship and 6 hours back. And they had 8 hours of oxygen. Bro, what did they think was gonna happen, bro?
Wait, what? Y'all
Did
don't
you
have.
think you was gonna expedite it all?
This nigga was on 1 HP.
Oh god.
We gonna take the fast route and get there in 2 hours again because stupid. Water pressure is gonna slow you down the same rate every time.
But it just seems so crazy because it's like for billionaires, how smart y'all are, how much these buildings is crazy. These buildings know how to resist fucking falling and shit. Like, and y'all dying in submarines, bro. Like, I don't believe it. The Navy's been around forever, bro.
Bro,
Distraction.
thank you, bro. Because it brought me back to the whole. People don't even realize the Titanic was like the first. You feel me? Like J.P. Morgan and the Rothschilds was supposed to be on the Titanic. Soon as that bitch was leaving the dock, them niggas, my kids. You feel like them niggas had a reason and an excuse to get off the. Hey, J.P. Morgan, bro, been around too damn long, bro. This nigga's been around too long, bro. This nigga's I think he started the Federal Reserve. I'm not. Somebody look it up. Somebody who watching this shit. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he a part of that. He did that.
Yeah, it
He
was
gotta be.
either the Rothschilds or him. Yeah.
JP Morgan.
But I think
You
they
feel me?
all fuck with each other. It's like
They all fought with each other. You feel me? But then that's what make it crazy. So billionaires have the idea of billionaires in the Titanic has been around forever. I know this is not the first time that some billionaires wanted to go visit the Titanic. On some billionaire dumbass shit. You feel me? But this is the first time that they made it as public as they made it. You seen it everywhere. You feel me? You could not miss. You was going to hear about the submarine news. I don't know why that's so newsworthy. You feel me? But you was going to hear about it. It was going to make its rounds and make its way. My question is why, for one, and then why is everything about the story so faulty, bro? They had a motherfucker on a Logitech controller controlling the submersible, bro. The people that was inside of the submersible, it was locked tight. You couldn't get out of there unless it was open from the outside. Why would y'all do that? Get these niggas some snorkels and some scuba gear just in case this bitch malfunction and they gotta get up out of there.
Exactly.
they
These
didn't
niggas
even have. That's
billionaires.
crazy, man. Nah,
Bro,
that's how you know it got to be a psyop.
It's a psyop.
And you know what's
I don't
funny, bro?
believe-
To add the icing on the cake, I seen a thing like Mr. Beast got invited, but then turned down at the last second. Like and then once you said that JP Morgan shit, I was like, that's why I was like, cause I was like, damn, bro, they did
You
it
the new JP.
again. No cap.
You the modern day bro. Mr. Beast came out of nowhere, bro. This nigga's a real reptile, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This nigga's a real White Walker, bro. Bro,
Nigga the
how
mark of the
you
beast.
out of nowhere? Nobody becoming a billionaire off of YouTube, bro. I don't believe that.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Off of his numbers, bro.
But how
That's
do you
right,
get
but-
to them numbers?
Yeah, though.
How
Like,
do you
it's,
get to them numbers without being like already like I just don't understand. Bro, he spend millions of dollars to make videos.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like before, like how did you get to the point that you had the millions to spend? I don't want to say it's unrealistic, but it is though.
it do seem like it, cause like I mean, he has his little grind story and all that to make it look like it's legit, but
He got a grind story.
nobody else really reaching them heights like that, bro.
Yeah, that is true. I don't think nobody else would get that high on YouTube.
Mr. Beast, man. Them
That shit-
billionaires is just like I don't even feel bad. Hey, everybody that's still on Cash App, get off of Cash App. Speaking of billionaires, because remember Dog died,
Right.
the Cash App billionaire. And I'm pretty sure Fed Now is supposed to be starting like July 1st or something, and it's June something. It's the end of June
Yeah.
right now. So July 1st is here. And I've been hearing a lot of people like Cash App been stealing their money and they shit been going negative and like they'll have charges from back in the day show up again. You feel me? Like they'll duplicate charges. Like I don't know. Past couple days have been wacky. So everybody on Cash App, get off of Cash App. Do not join Fed Now either.
Y'all niggas gotta go to Current or some shit.
But go to Chime or go open up a real bank account. Open up a real
JP
bank.
Morgan.
Damn, I sound like a crazy. Go fuck with JP Morgan. That's crazy.
But you don't realize you be doing that though, because that's how they be owning everything to make it like that, man. I'm telling you.
Everything, bro.
Man, this nigga JP Morgan got niggas in 360. Cause how dare I speak down on that nigga name and I
My
got
nigga, you got
cars.
7,000 credit limit, nigga. You better not bite the hand that feeds you, nigga.
bite the hand. You gonna bite the hand on live 4K. Okay.
Bet your money about to start missing, nigga. It's like that.
Lower this nigga's credit limit immediately. Immediately now. Lower his credit limit. Duplicate.
Charge
Bro,
that nigga
JP
5
Morgan
times.
did me like that, bro. I'm filing the nastiest lawsuit in life. And I'm dedicating all the hours of my life to pursuing that suit.
But what does that
need
nigga
it.
even look like, bro? He gotta be 100 years old for
Bro,
one.
that nigga gotta be a man. he gotta be a man.
Oh god, that nigga keep respawning.
My nigga resurging. My nigga resurging.
Hey, would you like to restart?
Hey, Gad, do you remember when we was at the Cheesecake Factory? What did we say? Did we say ultra gig or what did we say? Keon, because Keon brought it up and baby, I forget.
Somebody said Supreme Gig, and somebody said
Supreme Gig. Oh, we did say that shit.
something else, but I don't know that.
Nah, Kev said something else. Oh God. Supreme Gig. Hey, nah, that's wild. Supreme Gig.
Bro, nah, I ain't gonna lie, man. Life really crazy as hell, bro. And then the smoke in the air going crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that shit got me sick, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, yeah, bro. Me and Dusky, we literally gotta breathe in this air 24/7, like for 8 hours at least. Like,
Yeah, that shit's not good, bro.
Yeah, but same shit for me, bro.
oh god.
I be around sawdust and shit. That shit be making it worse.
Damn, yeah, oh god, I forgot about all that. Like, bro, I was running, and I just felt like my lungs was just like, nigga, chill. Like for real, like my lungs was like, bro, please, like, it's just like I literally felt my lungs talking to me, like, calm down for a little, like, because I was really I be running hard to get cars, but like it was really telling me like, nigga, like I might really shut off on your dumb ass, like for real, like that's really what it felt like.
No cap, you feel tired way fast.
Fuck.
But y'all still trying to get out there Saturday?
Oh,
Yes,
hell yeah.
sir.
I'm definitely on by it.
Let's get her. Let's hit her.
Public
Hey, yeah, man,
ease.
PI public interviews coming, man. Yo, niggas better be ready for them.
Public ease.
AIPI.
What's going on?
It's crazy that we made this AI podcast before all the AI shit. So like,
Bro, I was just saying that shit earlier. I was just thinking about that too.
We already knew it was coming down.
Yeah. But that's just crazy, bro. That's crazy.
no cat. Like, bro, you know what's funny? I made a breakdown on my video of that Young Thug shit that they were saying was AI, but that AI shit was real as fuck.
Yeah, the Durkin, right? You said?
Yep. Nigga was literally talking to Dirk. Bro, that's why. But it's weird because it's like we got all these distractions going on, bro. We got the smoke in the air. We got the damn YSL shit, bro. We got Melly.
But you know what? Cause we always talk about like distractions and whatnot. You know what I think they really distracting us from though? Cause it's always gonna be something, bro. It's always gonna be something.
Distracted from time.
Not from ourselves, bro. The distraction is from yourself. Like people, they so focused on what's going on in the world, but they don't really know what's going on in they self. Like,
Damn. Nah, you know it's crazy. You really just went crazy, bro. Because it was a nigga that commented on my video and was like, "Man, it's just hip hop beef. Who cares?" And I was like, "I mean, yeah, I feel it. You probably don't fuck with them niggas, but like, I really care. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but then I started thinking like, damn, why the fuck do I care, bro? I don't know none of these niggas. Like, you know what I mean?
Nah, that's crazy, bro. That to even expand on that, bro. I was thinking like, cause I was watching the radio one day. I mean, not watching.
watch it.
I was listening to the radio, but I like listening to conversation in the morning, like as opposed to like music. I like listening to like even something trivial like.
Hey, I feel you on that because it's
Yeah,
more
like in the morning.
inclining, like in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah, bro, and it's kind of it more than music. It'll wake my mind up. You feel me? Like just get me to think about certain shit.
Right.
But they was talking about Russell Simmons and his ex-wife, and if y'all wanna, we would have to research it first. But that's a great topic to talk about. But if y'all do want to talk about that, we can.
What
But he
happened?
was talking about Russell Simmons, and I'm thinking like, damn, like little kids whose parents only play the radio or play Lil Baby or certain artists in the car, like their world is as far as you allow it to go. You feel me? So if you put a cap on their world, you feel me, as far as music and the only music they listen to and the only artist they care about and the only news that they hear about is relative to hip hop, then they whole world gonna be hip hop. You feel me? That's gonna be what matters to them. You feel me? Rather than them finding out why they like hip hop. You feel me? Like the shit that they could find out about themselves, how Keon was saying, like they just so focused on everything around them. The only shit that has been placed in their life, you feel me, that they think that matters, you feel me? And that becomes what their world is and what their reality is.
Nah, you kind of just went crazy too because think about how powerful music and frequencies is. You get what I'm saying? So if everybody want to be like a little baby, they're like, all right, bet that's what we need. Because then if everyone knew that they can do that themselves, and we could probably get together and make some beefy ass harmonics. If everybody just went or some shit, you know what I mean? Or everybody just hum. It probably, bro, because they used to say that frequencies and vibrations is what built the pyramids. I don't know how they be saying that, but it is. It's what they be saying.
I believe that too, bro. I believe you can move shit, you feel me, if you can use energy, you feel me, but
Bro, 'cause,
you gotta be
bro,
in sync.
everything pretty much is vibration, bro. Everything is vibrating. That's pretty much all that's going on here. This nigga
Bro,
cab, bro.
Because nah, you just snap, bro. 'Cause we really neglect the poles, bro. Like,
Yeah.
But
Bro,
it's
yeah. Like you were saying earlier, bro, it's a spectrum, bro, and in between that spectrum you got light, you got sound, you got colors, objects. It's like, but it's all vibration.
oh God, but and think about them
But
two
it
poles
might
are
only be
constantly
vibration,
in
though.
vibration too, though. Like, so that means if them poles is vibrating, literally, like you said, everything's vibrating. Like, literally.
But that's really what everything is if you want to get down to it. Like sound, light, color,
Yeah, everything,
it's all
bro.
only a vibration. You feel me?
Love, hate, thoughts, bro, everything, bro, is just a vibration, bro. And then
But that's all it is, though.
yeah, that's all we are. That's all. See, bro, we can really go crazy because
That's where I'm trying to go with.
Bro.
'Cause if it's only a vibration, then the specific color, the specific sound, or the pitch of the sound, that's what you associated with.
yeah,
So that's when shit become individual to you. But it's only the vibration. You feel me? The
Yeah.
earth itself. That's all it is. You feel me? Just a big ass vibration. You
God.
feel me?
and
I
then
think
like
that's why people do that when they meditate.
I heard that's like the sound of the sun or something like that.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like that's the vibration. Like that's because what do a vibration sound like? You feel me? Like they damn near trying to reconnect when they do that.
Damn. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, and when you do that, bro, it does something to your mind. Like that shit really be like working. When you be humming like that.
Yeah. And then each person got like their own like signature vibration, like their own unique rate of vibration. And that's for me. And people so distracted they don't really, because bro, I ain't gonna lie. It was this one time I was just zooted, bro, and I'm like, bro, like this feeling, like that you're feeling right now, that you would call you, like that's life, bro. Like that is. Like that's all there is, like, and it's the most beautiful feeling when you really just sit there and lock in on it, bro. And and people just don't. They so distracted from it. Like they don't even see it. Like everything you looking for, like that feeling of happiness, bro, is just right there, bro, and just waiting for you to accept it and associate it as such. It's crazy.
That is crazy, bro. Like people's I feel like everybody go through a point of like depression, especially men. You feel me? Because you get to a point where you just certain shit don't feel like you can do it, or you feel me?
It's just a lot on
Certain
your plate
options
and
don't.
shit.
Yeah, you just feel limited as a human being, and that's not good. You feel me? But once you get out of that, I think you do start to focus on that feeling a little bit, or that feeling. Focusing on that feeling is what gets you out of that.
Hmm.
It's really just appreciation for what's here. You feel me? Like,
Right.
the fact that you got like that's why it be sometimes you'll hear somebody say you ask somebody, damn, how you doing? And they be like, shit, I'm 6 feet over and not 6 feet under. Like something like that will just smack you because it's like, damn, that
Like
really is
he appreciating what he is like,
God.
without all the other extra shit. Like,
And the way you respond shows with time. Like you not even you can learn something because it's like, oh, you not even, are you from a different era? You could tell. Like I be talking to OGs and like you saying like just from the way they say shit, like I could tell like, oh yeah, you from a different time, bro. So like they know shit because they was from the time where people communicated like this. People were more communication wise. So like you may be able to eat off of that because you can like, all right, you realize everyone else around you is bots. You feel me? They don't really realize that. So you implement that in your shit, and now you become a more interesting nigga though because it's like you doing. I can't explain
Yeah.
it, but it's like with TikTok,
I feel you though.
fucking Tinder, like everything is. It's like yeah, bro, you don't really gotta
People ain't really social anymore. Like they not
right, and it's like more valuable to be
Really, yeah. It is.
authentic or like to be something like.
Oh God, bro. But it was this nigga last night at the Amazon warehouse. Like this nigga, like he just had that social shit, like that aspect. Like this nigga was just flow. He said, bro, I don't know, this nigga was just going, bro. But the last thing he said, he's like, all right, he's like, you all set, but you know the only thing left you got to do. He said, make it home safe. I was like, oh yeah, I fuck with bro. but his whole like presentation was beastie. Like this nigga, this, that. Yeah. Like I don't know, that shit was just beastie. And then he ended it with that. I'm like, oh yeah, this nigga got it.
Cause that's some shit like you remember. Cause it's like, you know, it's funny. That's what like how comedians even like they learn that shit. Like it's about like the you in your head you think something serious, then when you realize it's not, it's like I don't know why, but people like remember that shit. Like for example, like he was like when he told you one more thing, you probably was like, oh shit, what was it? One more shit, I do some wrong. And then he was like, I have a good one. He's like, yeah, you real nigga for that. You know what I mean? It's just I don't know why, but it's just some
He
shit.
he got you to think.
Right. Nah, exactly. Nah, you just really snap because that's really what breaks it down, bro. Like old niggas, we be trying to diss them and all this, but that's the shit they know, bro. And that's why it's like, bro, young niggas, we really need to go to them and listen to that because I ain't gonna beat you. Like even after like it's just like communication is really a big thing, bro.
It
But it's like
really is.
it's as we get older, and shit, we're like getting less of that shit.
Bro, that's all I listen to on YouTube is just old heads giving game and shit. But nah, it's
Shout
like,
out to Billy Carson too, man. That's,
Yeah,
that's
oh
probably
God.
my favorite thing on YouTube.
but like the communication aspect, like, cause we kind of like we grew up before the phones came in, so we had a little bit of both worlds. But like the newer generation that's being born now, it's like it's straight to the phone. So ain't no telling. Communication gonna probably be a super valuable skill in 10, 20 years, bro. Like, just the ability to articulate, and that's why, bro, I be trying to work on my shit, bro. Like,
You know something that I like emphasize now. Like I don't know whether I did it or not before, but now that I realized that I did it at one point and the benefits that came from it, like I try to make a point of doing it. When you learn somebody's name, like you first meet them and you first learn their name, use their name when you talking to them. You feel me? So like, say you get a server at a restaurant her name is Allison. You feel me? You be like, shit, I appreciate that, Allison. You feel me? Like it ingratiates you a little bit more, and it heighten your respect level with other people because it showed them like, okay, he's attentive, and that's a form of communication. You feel me? Showing people, all right, I got that. You might have thought that it was overlooked or something to be overlooked, but nah.
Nah, that shit hit. Bro, I remember a few times we were like Kroger or something. I had to name tag and motherfuckers like, or they just say blah 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 Keon. Like that shit, like it just registered different for some reason. Like damn, this motherfucker use my name. Like,
Right, he talking to you like he your dad or something.
yeah, like this motherfucker act like they know me. Bro.
Right.
It do, and it kind of do like how that association, like a friendly association. Like, they know my name. It's like that's their friend type.
And they care to know it. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they could have been like little nigga from Kroger, like you know what I mean? Like,
Hell
nah,
no.
they really want to call you Keon. Like
And it
Bro,
makes
that's crazy though, because you was on the other side of that, so you know what it feel like to have somebody that you don't know use your name. You feel me? Like, but it do heighten, like it's a form of communication. They probably don't know that you was sitting there thinking like, damn, this motherfucker, but that was communicated to you because you reacted to that specifically. You feel me? Not even what they said when they said your name. There
Just
was
the
a
fact they
partial
said it.
reaction to them even saying your name to begin with. So that's communication in itself. You feel me? And it's effective communication type shit. So when you speaking to your girl or anybody that you've known, and you say their name, it's still effective. You feel me? Like people don't do it as often when you talking to people that you know. It start to become bro, or if it's your girl, it might become babe, or use motherfuckers' names. You feel me? When your mom will use your name, you knew it was something. You feel me? What are you doing in school, Jordan? You feel, that's a don't say the wrong answer. I know what you've been doing in school, and I'm waiting for you to fuck up again. You feel that's one of them type. I know what it means when she used my name. You feel me? Like it's a little bit more. You communicated that through just using my name. You feel me? So that's definitely a skill in itself. That just minor shit like that. That's something I advise everybody to just adapt or adopt.
But I learned that shit like working, like I work this shit. Like if you use a guest name, bro, they gonna like that shit. Like they gonna feel special.
or you know, it's even funnier because I got hella regulars.
Yeah,
So I'll bro, they be getting wet, bro. When I don't even ask them for their name, nigga. They be like, you don't know my name? I be like, nigga, Mr. Johnson. Fuck you, mean you come here every Saturday, nigga? They be like, yeah, I know. And then we do like, it's like, bro, and then they really love you every trip, like.
yeah, and built a relationship. So now you
And the tone and projection in your voice communicates a lot. People going, if a nigga walk in there, you feel me? His voice booming. You feel me? If that nigga asks for some tobacco, you better go get his tobacco. He clearly need it. You feel me? But and not even like that's exaggerated, of course, but your tone of voice, your projection, your energy as a whole, your aura is all a communication. You feel me? And what y'all was alluding to, and kids just being born on the phone, they losing them skills too. You feel me? So you may lose because also with that comes the ability to see the counter to that. You feel me? Because you may intimidate somebody by being confident or being, you feel me, having a projected voice or whatever, how you communicate. You may intimidate people, you may attract people, but you start to see how people move once you, okay, I'm choosing to do this and be this. So now you gotta go off of that. You feel me? A while as you could have came in there, been soft voice, been unintimidating, and somebody else assumed the role of that. And now they trying to talk up, and it don't even have to be that, but it's still that's all communication.
Bro, you just went
It's
crazy.
all communication at the end of the day. Somebody's receiving a message from that. You feel me? And you're sending a message with that.
Right. And then sometimes, yeah, like you said, it can send the wrong message. I'm glad you said that because remember you said if a nigga come up asking for some tobacco and he's like sounding mad, you better hurry up and get his tobacco. But some niggas who like looking for issues too might know this nigga in a bad mood, but now let me try to even stir this nigga up now, like just because I'm mad too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
you
now
fucked with the wrong one, and now you feel me? Like
Now that nigga might take 20 years just to get the back he know back there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, or they done ran out. You know, or some little shit. Like, now it's just some crazy shit. But like,
And you know what though? I had to be in a position like that and do the make the hard decision just to see the outcome of it and see, okay, not only did I make the hard decision, but that was the right decision. Like, I done been in a situation where somebody they not even intimidating as far as physical appearance, but they talking in a way that's a little too aggressive, and the perfect thing to resolve that is, how you feeling today? You feel me? You feeling all right? It's just that simple. Because now I'm putting you in the ball in your court. You feel me? Because if you're not feeling all right, well, why is you acting like this? You feel me? But now I'm communicating with you. Hey, the way you communicating with me is making me think there's something wrong with you. You feel me? So now I'm sending a message, but you feel me? And that's the hard thing to do sometimes.
man, but you know, that's how you know you. That's how you know you a real nigga though, because you know it's funny. That's the decisions that the real niggas got to go through. Because it's like, I know you not gonna be the one to say it. I gotta be the one to say it now. You know what I mean? Just to let you know, like, this shit ain't sweet. Like,
and you show the other person and yourself that, hey, it don't even gotta be nothing crazy. Cause I done got my dog shitted all over my body this morning. You feel me? Like, oh, okay, you having a fucked up morning. You feel me? Like, I have some sympathy for that. I didn't know your dog shitted all over you this morning. You feel me? But had I not known that and you continued on the road that you was on, we would have both been uncomfortable. You feel me?
right.
Sometimes it's good, and sometimes, hey, I don't feel like talking. You feel all right? That's good for you. I didn't know you didn't feel like, you feel me? But let's put it all out on the table. Let's communicate what it really is instead of insinuating something and it not being that. You feel me? So communication is a very big thing, bro.
It's the most valuable skill.
Nah, no cap.
Man. Shit. I'm trying to wrap him up.
Yeah, we can wrap him down, wrap him up.
Wrap him out the plastic, even back in black plastic.
Put a bondom on it.
Yeah, man, that's been another episode of the AI Podcast, man.
Thirsty Thursdays.
Man, Public Indies coming soon, man.